it's Joyce from Morris Patch of Heaven Homestead, and we are out in the jungle. Yeah, literally. Guys, we have had such weird weather here in the Midwest that we have more weeds than we have garden. I'm going to turn you around and show you, but yeah, it has been crazy. We've had rain, lots of rain, which has been wonderful for the garden, but it's also been wonderful for the weeds, and the weeds love the rain even more than the garden does. So yeah, we have been fighting the weeds, but it's okay. We are finishing up our spring garden, and then we're getting ready to start the fall garden, which I love the fall garden that much more because we don't have to fight the bugs. Sometimes I wonder why we even do a spring garden, because we're feeding bugs. Yep, it is what it is, but I'm going to turn you around here and show you what's taken place. No judging. Yeah, there's lots and lots of weeds, but it's all right. We still are getting so much out of this garden. It still makes me happy, and we're getting ready for that fall garden with no bugs. Okay, as you can see in the distance, there's Gene picking weeds. Look at that. He has done the tomato plants, and they are looking so good. They're filled with green tomatoes. For some reason, it has taken our tomatoes so long this year to ripen up because of our strange weather, but we have gotten quite a few so far that I've already stuck in the freezer. Once I get enough of my tomatoes, I will be making sauce and salsa. Here is what we call our sweet potato patch. Check it out, guys. It goes all the way down. Beautiful vines amongst all of those weeds. Yeah, there are lots and lots of weeds, and we have tried to stay on top, but they just keep getting ahead of us. There's a little friend in the garden. Look how pretty. But yeah, it is real life here, showing you the real thing. And the row next to Gene over here is where we have sown green beans 3 times this year, and we have 3 plants. So no green beans this year, which may have been a good thing. Gave us a break, because usually when we have green beans, they go crazy, and we have so many to can, but we have 3 plants this year. Okay, moving on to this side of the jungle. Yeah, look at these beautiful vines. Guess you can't figure out what those are. Tons and tons of different varieties of cucumbers. Avonlea planted way more cucumbers than we needed, but that's okay. We're getting the long skinny ones. We're getting the big, I don't even know the names of them. We have a lemon cucumber growing, which I love, the little round ones. And then this vine here that you are seeing amongst the cucumber vines are our tomatoes, and they are growing together on this trellis. Not sure that's the greatest thing, but it's working so far. In the distance, those big yellow flowers, those are loofahs. So we'll see, they are vining all the way up that tree. We probably should have put a trellis, but we didn't. But they're growing, so that's all that matters at this point. Right here is our elderberry bushes that are coming up really nicely. Yeah, it seems they love the weeds. Maybe not, but yeah, we'll get in there and weed again, and hopefully those weeds will eventually slow down on us. Okay, we'll move on over here. Here is the okra. Yep, okra has been doing very well. We've pickled, we have stir-fried. We love our okra. As soon as it comes in, we eat it. Don't get to usually can too much of it. Here is our cilantro that has gone to seed, which is okay because we will be collecting seeds there. So some of the stuff we're letting go to seed now because it's tired and it's ready, and it's getting really, really hot here. Okay, check that out. The cushaw melons are coming on like crazy. We have them everywhere. I don't know if it's a melon or a squash. We have never grown these before, but look in there. Check this out. 2 of them have decided to grow here amongst the spider web there. We have them everywhere in this here squash bed. I guess we're gonna have cushaw this year. I guess that was the year for us. Here is our comfrey vine, guys. This planted itself. Not that we're complaining at all. Excuse me. But I have to tell you, the grasshoppers have been something fierce this year. They are literally destroying everything. Look at the holes in that plant. Yeah, but anyway, they are so strong that comfrey just comes up where it's happy and will grow and grow and grow. We're going to probably hack some of this up and replant elsewhere as well. But look at those beautiful purple flowers. But yeah, comfrey is that bone knitter, guys. If you do not know much about comfrey, look it up. It is amazing stuff. All of those beautiful green tomatoes. Oops, let me show you over here. There's a red one. They're starting slowly but surely. Look at all of those tomato plants all the way down. Yep. Exciting, exciting. Love, love, love our tomatoes because we make so much sauce and salsa. But I see I don't know if you can see him or not, grasshopper right there. I'm telling you guys, they're driving me nuts. Oh, tell me if you all have grasshoppers as well that you're dealing with. Okay. Yeah, check out the rest of the jungle. This is actually my little apothecary herb garden. We're gonna trudge on through there. I have gotten so many herbs off of this bed here. It's a raised bed. There's the nasturtiums. There's the basil. We're still harvesting all of that. That is lemon verbena, Thai basil. Look at all this parsley. Parsley is very, very happy. We have lemon balm, and I have harvested off of this already. We have lots of oregano in there. But yeah, things are going to seed, and I have to get in here. This over here, this crazy wild mess here, was the garlic patch. Once I got all of the garlic out, because we had it covered with straw, this happened. So now we have to get in there and clean that all up. It shouldn't take too long. These are just these great big, I don't even know what these bushes are. Clean those up and yep, put in the next batch of garlic in October. We did really, really well with our garlic, eating off of it already. Sorry for the noise in the background, you know. And here we still have some red cabbages that are forming beautiful heads. They didn't work well early spring, but they are doing well now. So I will be making red cabbage sauerkraut. It is delicious. Oh my goodness. And yeah, so here is the sad but trucking along garden. It smells like cabbage in here. And then we still have some Swiss chard over there, and we have some more. Let me see if I can, in that black, what are they called? Protein lick tubs. There are some more elderberry plants that will be transplanted. And then in the back, as you can see, the beautiful, beautiful flower garden. I will take you there. They are doing amazing. I'm sure y'all are wondering where we've been, huh? Spring with a large family gets kind of crazy. All of our birthdays are at that time. We traveled quite a few times doing fermenting classes all over this summer. So that's kind of taken us away from the homestead quite a bit. And that's one of the reasons why you see a lot of the weeds. We have tried to keep on top of it, but have not been able to, you know, do the best that we would have liked. But we have been able to meet so many neat people, go to so many places, and teach about fermenting, which is such a joy and delight. We are getting ready for the Ozark Homesteading Expo, which is in September this year. If you are in the area, come see us. Yeah, that's going to be an exciting one. All the big speakers, and yeah, Joel Salatin's going to be there, my favorite. But anyway, so yeah, and lots has been taking place with the home. I know you probably weren't thinking about that, wondering about that. It's been hard to actually try to actually find some builders that would do the job. So we finally found some, and then we had to mess with certain windows that we needed that took, you know, months to get, which is absolutely crazy. Oh my, I just saw a huge crane fly by from the pond. But yeah, it's been an issue. It took over a month and a half, almost 2 months to get stationary windows for the loft. We had all the other windows, and these needed to be ordered specifically. They don't open for the very upstairs, and you can understand why. But these windows had to come from Nebraska. They had to be special made, so we finally got them. So builders are coming today to hopefully finish up the outside. So we'll be able to show you, and then the work begins on the inside. Exciting, exciting. Here are 2 more huge comfrey plants. As you can tell, we are big fans of comfrey. I'm going to be making comfrey salve. Yep, such good stuff. It's a bone knitter, like I was saying. If you have any kind of issues with anything with your bones at all, this is what you want to have. And yeah, I will be making that and sharing that with y'all so that this is something you can do as well. Okay, as we look at these rows here, these have all been harvested. These were potatoes, onions, and potatoes. And so we did okay. I can't say it was the best harvest. I think we really still like to do the Ruth Stout method. The layering, that seems to work the best for us, and we get the biggest yield. But we did get potatoes, and we've been eating off of those already. We've gotten onions. Our onions were horrible as well. I don't know what happened. We sowed onions twice, kind of like our green beans, and for some reason it was not an onion harvest for us this year. So we're going to get in here, till these rows up, and start on some fall items, our brassicas and stuff, the cold weather crops, and see how we do. I'm going to turn you around and show you my greenhouse. Again, remember, don't judge. We've been busy and we've been gone. Okay, here's the jungle in the greenhouse. Oh my, this is arugula, and our arugula has basically given us arugula, I should say, all year. We have had so much arugula. It is so happy in here. But so are the grasshoppers, and I hope those will be gone soon. We have a big old vine of some sort coming on here. Probably seeds that got dropped. These were green beans. We only had a few plants. They did well. We got quite a few off of them. Now we are letting them go to seed so we can collect those. Our Swiss chard has just been cranking it out. We have had so much of that. Carrots in here that are finishing off. We got tons of beets in here, which was wonderful. Look at this. This is Swiss chard seeds. I've never seen that happen, but we are going to have lots of seeds. They are happily giving us seeds. I can hear the grasshoppers just hopping everywhere. We have a huge vine of some sort here. Seems pretty happy. That's the thing about children helping you with gardening, but that's okay. You get all kinds of wonderful surprises that you didn't know that you had planted. We still have some beets in here. And yeah, this crazy vine of some sort. So I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a pumpkin, because we did not plant pumpkins this year. And pie pumpkins are a favorite of mine. I love to can pumpkin. I know it's one of those rebel things, but we make pumpkin butter and yeah, all the fun stuff. But yeah, the greenhouse is a disaster area, so we are going to come in here. We've got a few heads of garlic drying over there, some vines that came on, seeds that were dropped. So we are going to clean this all out, rip everything out here, and start fresh. We are being entertained by lots of grasshoppers here. Okay, so yeah, the greenhouse is a mess, but you know what? This is a quick and easy fix. It really is. We're just going to rip this all out, give it a little bit longer, rip it all out, and then what we're going to do on this side, Gene built this raised bed here. He's going to do it on this side as well. Right now it's been storage. I'm going to take that all out, and yeah. So, yep, don't judge. It is what it is. You have to excuse the wreck here. My hair's up in a mess. This is what I look like when I'm working in the garden. It's the real thing. Oh, guys, We put up the pool, and of course we were gone and we weren't able to maintain it. It's a green swamp right now, so the whole thing is being drained, cleaned, and we're starting over. It seems like that's the story this year, like with the garden, starting over. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's been a busy summer, but it's okay. We love meeting with everyone. We love our little getaways, and we are actually getting ready to go to Florida here in a few weeks, which should be exciting. A little getaway. But I'm going to take you around and show you the gathering place. It is, I would say, 3/4 of the way done. We're looking to get some little refrigerators in there, and then we're going to start classes in the fall when things cool off just a little bit, because it is outside. We have a fan in there, but I think eventually when we get electricity, because right now we have an extension cord and it works. It's okay. It's going to work for classes because we really don't need electricity, but it's going to be fun. Yeah, so let me take you there. Okay, do you see it? Do you see it? Is that too cute or what? Our little privy, yep, with a little washing station. It's not quite done yet, but is that exciting? That way we've got outdoor, at least an area to go to do your business when we are doing classes. And this here, I know you've seen this trailer before. It's going to be moved. Got big ideas for this, so yeah, stay tuned for that. That's going to be exciting as well. Okay, it's a bit of a mumble jumble at this point because Gene is in the middle of building something, and this is where we have some shade. He is building me you can see the screens. The screens are going to go the other way, but this is going to be an herb drying rack because I have so many herbs. They're going to be laying down when he was just going for size. But yeah, that is going to be exciting because I can put my herbs on there, probably in the greenhouse, and dry them instead of having to use electricity. Because what if one day we didn't have electricity? We're always thinking ahead. So anyway, these doors that you see laying here are the doors to the house, the front doors. Gene was staining them in here. And now that the builders are coming back today after the windows arrived, they're going to be putting those in. There's the garlic harvest. That bucket is chock full of garlic. Simply amazing. Okay, here is our main table where classes will be taking place. I think it should work beautifully. And when I turn you around here, we have more tables here, there, and there. I've got kombucha making station over there. Here's my mini trampoline where I exercise. Over here, let me take you around. This picnic table will be moved out. That's not permanently here. It just got brought in when Gene was doing some work. Here we have, we bought some of these for winter time. We got a couple of those that will be put in here for the winter. We have a little desk here. We brought in these wonderful hammock chairs because we just love to hang out here. A little sitting area. So as you can tell, things are a little messed up right now, but once we get all this stuff out of here this week, it'll be cleaned up and more in order. This is the frame of the door. But here we have all kinds of baskets, and we have all kinds of bowls and jars, and yeah, these are all just packed full of stuff for the flower garden that we have outside for picking flowers, and just because I love collecting these things. These have all been thrifted, and some of this is some of my pottery that I collect, but these are all pieces that I have just collected at garage sales. This cabinet, guys, was $20. Can you believe that? Need to fix the hinge there a little bit better, but Yeah, just amazing. So most of that has been thrifted, just fun things for fun ideas that in classes that we'll be teaching in here. A couple more hammock chairs. If you're wondering about this wood, this will be out of here. This is wood that's replacing the floor in our stock trailer. So yeah, many places to put things, right? This is all my soap supplies there. And then here is some of the stuff that was left over from one of our events. There's screens for my drying rack, just so many projects taking place. And here is a counter that we are making. We're gonna double the top part so that we have an area to put our ferments on when they are fermenting. Yeah, and actually that isn't even what it is. If you turn it around, that is a bookshelf. And so we just kind of revamped it. We have a couple of extra doors here that we bought as French doors that are not going to work for our home. So those need to go. And then here we have a little sitting area for coffee or whatnot. And then here is the little area to fix food for kombucha and drinks. And we have a rock pot here. If y'all do not know what a rock pot is, guys, I'm going to open it up and show you. Okay, a rock pot. Okay, here we go. A rock pot is pretty much, it looks like an Instant Pot, but it is heated with a stone. This stone here comes out and you heat it like on a campfire, you know, in an oven or whatever for a half an hour. Then you put your pan in there with your food. You have a thermos there, or a gauge. Not a thermos. It's a little early in the morning, guys. A temperature gauge, and it will tell you what temperature the food is at. You will put the lid on there. You will close it up, and it will go all day long. You can take this in your car with you. You can take it camping. So the only thing that you have to do is to heat up that stone element, and that is what heats the food all day long. And then I've got some extra pans so you can kind of layer it. This is something that Jean picked up for me while we were at Keepers of the Old Way in Alabama at their event. This was something that they were displaying. Okay, so that's what it looks like in the bag, and you can just take that with you whenever you go somewhere, which is awesome. So we have that out here so we could make meals if need be when we have classes. We have a percolator, some coffee pots, a charcuterie board here, big bowl. We've got a little toaster oven, a little burner, popcorn maker. So yeah, we're set up out here. If ever we needed to, you know, cook out here, we could do that, and it would just be fun because we want to get a pizza oven so that we can just have pizza parties out here as well. But yeah, so anyway, this is what the gathering place looks like so far. Once it's all cleaned up, I'll show you what it looks like, but for now it is a work in progress. This is 1,000 square feet, guys. That's a lot of space. A lot of people can hang out here. We've had game nights out here. Avonlea was doing cucumbers, pickles yesterday. She left one, so that goes to the, you know, the animals now, but she was cutting them up, and there's all the peels and an ice cream cone. But yeah, so this is the gathering place that we were talking about. I know we wanted to get it up and going in spring, but that didn't take place, but that's okay. Slowly but surely we're getting there, and it is just so much fun to just be able to hang out here. Yeah, and I exercise, turn the fan on, and yeah, just have a wonderful, peaceful time by myself. Because in the trailer, it's been tight. It works, but yeah, it's nice to just have a little place to come and hang out and read or whatnot, sit in those lovely chairs. Those are so wonderful. I have to say, if y'all don't have one, they're like not very expensive, and they make a huge difference. Out here is the porch swing. Avonlea has a little hammock chair of her own, little burn pit that needs to be burnt down, sticks that she's been picking up. This whole area here was just all weeds and brush, and so we have worked on hacking that down and hope to maybe put rabbits in here, make it like a little rabbit sanctuary, but that's something we're playing around with, not sure yet. But it's a cute little area under this great big beautiful tree. Just a wonderful place to just sit. Okay, I'm gonna end here with the most beautiful place on the property, the flower garden. Do you see all the zinnias? Oh guys, it is simply amazing. We had put wildflowers in between the rows where you don't see any flowers, and they did not work. But I went ahead and re-sowed zinnias everywhere. Look at that. It just brings me so much joy. Flowers everywhere. They are absolutely gorgeous. Oh my word. Look at that. Just makes my heart so happy. Nothing more beautiful than a flower. And zinnias, for some reason, are my favorite. Let me know in the comments what your favorite flowers are. Look at that. That just brings you so much joy. Oh my word. Here's some more comfrey next to our pear and apple trees. The comfrey is happily doing its thing. It is a nitrogen fixer, fixing the nitrogen in the soil. Trees are doing well, although we see some bug bites from this one especially took a big hit. Those grasshoppers have just done a number. Hopefully they will jump back, but look at our comfrey, not affected by it at all. Trees are doing amazing. Okay guys, I'm going to end for now. Look at that, amongst all those beautiful flowers. My happy place. I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm sorry it's been a bit. We hope to be back again. I'm sorry I've heard from a lot of you saying, where are you? We're back. Summer gets a little crazy for us, as you can tell. Just going to different places for fermenting classes. We did some salves and tincture making. It's been fun, but we are sorry that it's been a while, but here we are, and we're going to bring you along. The next thing I'm going to show you is the house. Oh my guys, this has been a long time in coming. You know, we've been patient, but now the inside work starts. So come along, and yeah, we'll take you with us. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end for now. And yeah, we will catch you on the next one. God bless you.